that we are going to focus on in this broadcast is coming in from Pakistan, where there are protests that are being carried out across the country, specifically in the areas of Balochistan and Sindh, to highlight the surge in cases of enforced disappearances across these two regions. The protest rallies have been organized by the residents themselves. They are claiming that Pakistan Army is the one responsible for the disappearances that are being reported of the locals. In Gilgit-Baltistan region, locals gathered in large numbers in Skardu to express their anger against Pak government, demanding immediate release of their leaders.
कश्मीर के लोग उन्होंने इन सभी चीज़ों को देखते हुए ये मन बनाया है। ये आज नहीं, समय समय पर आवाज़ें उठती हैं, चाहे बलूचिस्तान हो, सिंध हो, कराची हो, हर जगह अलग होने की बात करते हैं। ये पाकिस्तान की हालत है। लेकिन इन सभी बातों को देखते हुए जो हमारे स्थानीय राजनीतिज्ञ हैं, उनको भी सबक लेने की जरूरत है। एक तरफ वो भारत की डेवलपमेंट को देखते हुए वो इधर आना चाहते हैं, लेकिन ये अभी भी पाकिस्तान से बात करने की वकालत करते हैं और इनको बंद आंखों से ये डेवलपमेंट नज़र नहीं आती। ये बड़ी विडंबना है।
पीओके हो, गिलगित हो, बलूचिस्तान हो या अस्कर्दो हो, ये भारत के हिस्से हैं और जम्मू कश्मीर के हिस्से हैं। बार बार भारतीय जनता पार्टी यही कह रही है कि पीओके नाजायज़ कब्जे में पाकिस्तान के हैं और ज़बरदस्ती उसने उसको हत्या के रखा है। उसमें चाहे आप गिलगित हो, बलूचिस्तान हो, अस्कर्दो हो, मरी हो, ये सब भारत के हिस्से हैं। और आज वहाँ जब प्रोटेस्ट हो रही है, ये उस बात की अक्कासी है कि अब लोग अपना हक ढूंढ रहे हैं और अपनी पहचान ढूंढ रहे हैं, क्योंकि भारत के शहरी है और ज़बरदस्ती पाकिस्तान ने उनको अपने साथ मिला के रखा है। इसलिए ये आंदोलन बहुत पहले से हम कह रहे थे कि वो वक्त आएगा कि जब ये लोग जो भारत के शहरी है, भारत की शहरियत के लिए जंग लड़ेंगे, और आज वो वक्त आ गया है।
Such is the situation that some protesters in Gilgit were seen raising chants of merge with India. Pradeep Datta now joins me for Pradeep. This looks like a case of Pakistanis themselves rejecting Pakistan.
You're absolutely right. They're not only rejecting Pakistan, but they are happy with the idea of development on the other side of Jammu and Kashmir, because they're seeing that their night shows have started. Tourism is increasing, there is development, and on the other side there's nothing. Even they are struggling for one bag of atta. You can look at the petrol prices also, that is also increased. Per litre it costs more than 300 rupees. Diesel, again more than 300 rupees. So they are treated like second-class citizens. That's one of the reasons that recently we saw that there had been protests. Protesting against subjugation and persecution at the hand of the Pakistan Army. They were out on street and they were raising slogans that they want the gates of Kargil to open so that they become a part of Jammu and Kashmir. But unfortunately, the netas on this side are not able to see the development, the normalcy, what the people sitting across the border can at least see, because they have seen how really the things have changed over the period of time. Same Pakistan used to tell, used to run up with the fake narrative and unleash that fake narrative that all is not well in Jammu and Kashmir. They used to portray a very gloomy picture about this region. But now look at what exactly is happening in their backyard. They can see there is nothing called Naya Pakistan, but yes, Naya Jammu and Kashmir is something that is attracting people in Pakistan, occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Gilgit-Baltistan. This is not the story of only Gilgit-Baltistan, Pakistan occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Look at any part of Pakistan right now. There is a protest going on. They are protesting against the administration. They are protesting against the government. They are protesting against Pakistan Army. ये जो दहशतगर्दी है, इसके पीछे वर्दी है. And they are seeing on the other side, there is a democracy, there is development, there is a smile on the faces. Used to send terrorists to spill blood. Instead of spending that money on terror-related activity, had they spent that money for the welfare of the people, I think the story on the other side would have also been different. But unfortunately, they haven't learned the lesson from the mistake they had been committing in the past. Even today, they are using Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir as terror factory and terror camp instead of giving rise to the tourism. That's one of the reasons. Not only the people in POJK, they are rejecting Pakistan. We have seen how the people on this side of Jammu and Kashmir have also rejected Pakistan ideology, Pakistan fake propaganda, fake narrative, and they also want to be part of India's development agenda and do well in this democratic setup. That's one of the reasons we have seen that even terrorists are shunning gun violence. They are saying goodbye, tata to terrorism. They are coming back home, joining mainstream, and that's one of the reasons that number of youth joining terror-related activities on this side have decreased, because they have understood that Pakistan was only using them as cannon fodder. And now on the other side also people have started understanding. But what is more important is that there's a complete blackout of news. If you open any of those TV channels in Pakistan, you will not find those protest visuals. Thanks to the social media that we are here showing you the visuals of what exactly is the situation in Pakistan. If we talk about Balochistan, they are fighting against the persecution. They know that their resources are being looted. They are not getting jobs. There is unemployment. And same is the story in the Pakistan occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Gilgit-Baltistan. Recently there was a protest against one of their Shia cleric who was arrested. They were protesting against that. Then there was a protest against the price hike also, because when the petrol price is going beyond 300 rupees, you can very well understand how the inflation rate is going to high, because already we have seen that their foreign exchange is also sliding, and then there is a depreciation of the Pakistani rupee, and then you can see that even the power tariff has increased. In such a situation, many people had been saying that we are moving towards the dark ages. Pakistan is moving towards the dark ages. Recently there was a joke when the Chandrayaan landed at moon. They said we are already living, Pakistan itself is a Chand, so its situation is no different. They are saying at Chand also, at moon also there is no electricity. In Pakistan also there is no electricity. In moon there is also no fuel. Here it's also no fuel. The situation is nowhere different from what exactly the situation is there on the moon. So they had been mocking at the administration, and that's one of the reasons now they want that they should merge with this part of India. The mistake that was committed by Muhammad Ali Jinnah in 1947 should not be repeated again.